They don't roar before they strike. They don't circle you like sharks. They don't give you time to run. Some animals kill in silence, swiftly, suddenly, and without any warning. And the terrifying truth, these killers aren't mythical monsters. They exist all around us, in rivers, in forests, and even buzzing quietly in your backyard. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll realize the most dangerous animals on Earth aren't the ones you expect. Historical and geographical context. Throughout history, humans have feared the great predators, lions, tigers, wolves, crocodiles. But the creatures that truly terrify us, they are the ones that strike without notice. From ancient hunters facing venomous snakes in grasslands, to modern travelers who collapse after a mosquito bite, the theme is the same. Nature's deadliest killers often don't look deadly at all. This story spans continents and centuries of Africa's rivers, Australia's oceans, South America's jungles, and even the quiet suburbs where you live. The hippopotamus, the silent giant. Picture Africa's rivers, peaceful, calm. A hippo yawns, showing enormous teeth, and then slips under the water. Looks harmless, right? Wrong. Hippos kill 500 people every year, more than lions, leopards, and crocodiles combined. Why? Because they strike without warning. A canoe gliding peacefully suddenly flips. A farmer filling buckets of water suddenly disappears. A hippo can charge at 30 kilometers per hour, its jaws strong enough to bite a crocodile in half. Unlike predators that stalk prey, hippos don't warn, don't growl, don't chase for long. They just explode in violence, and then it's over. The box, jellyfish, the transparent death. In the turquoise waters of northern Australia drifts something almost invisible, a delicate ghost with tentacles trailing like silk threads. This is the box jellyfish, and it kills faster than nearly any other creature on Earth. Its venom is powerful enough to cause cardiac arrest in minutes. The sting feels like fire wrapping your skin. Victims often collapse before reaching shore. What makes it terrifying isn't just the venom, it's the invisibility. The jellyfish is nearly transparent. You don't see it. You don't hear it, and suddenly, it's too late. A creature that doesn't chase, doesn't roar. It waits, and you swim right into its arms. Cape buffalo, Africa's Black Death. Hunters call it the widowmaker. The Cape buffalo may look like an oversized cow, but it kills 200 people every year in Africa. And it doesn't kill with hunger, it kills with rage. Unpredictable, silent. A Cape buffalo can wait in the bush for hours after being shot, ambushing hunters who think it's gone. Weighing up to 1,000 kilograms, it charges at full speed, goring victims with its horns. No warning, no signal, just a wall of muscle and rage. This is why even lions fear them, and why African hunters say, you hear an elephant, you see a rhino, but the buffalo sees you first. Crocodiles, death from below, water ripples, that's all you see. And then suddenly a 6-meter crocodile explodes out of the river with the force of a car crash. Crocodiles kill over 1,000 people every year, and they do it in silence. No warning growl, no chase, just an instant, bone-crushing ambush. Their bite force is 3,700 psi, stronger than a T-Rex. Once they grab you, they spin the death roll, ripping flesh and bone apart. It's the perfect assassin, invisible, silent, and patient. For hours, it waits below the surface and then strike. Mosquito, the smallest killer. You expect lions, crocodiles, hippos, but the deadliest animal on Earth, the mosquito. It kills over 700,000 people every year, not with teeth, not with claws, but with microscopic passengers: malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever. Think about that. The buzzing insect in your room has killed more humans than every war in history combined. And here, the cruelest part. You don't even feel the bite until it's too late. A silent assassin, carrying death in its saliva. Stonefish, the ocean's landmine. You're walking barefoot on a tropical reef. Suddenly agony, your foot is pierced by something you never saw. The stonefish hides perfectly among rocks, coral, and sand. Step on it, and its venomous spines inject a toxin so painful survivors describe it as like being burned alive. The venom can stop your heart in under an hour, and there's no warning. The fish doesn't swim at you, it doesn't attack. You attack it by accident and it wins. Here's the strange thing. Most of these animals don't want to kill humans. Hippos are defending territory. Jellyfish are drifting. Mosquitoes are feeding. But our mistake is thinking danger only comes with growls and fangs. Sometimes, the deadliest strike comes with silence. And if you thought hippos, mosquitoes, and jellyfish were bad, wait until you meet the killers that don't just attack without warning. They make death inevitable. From Amazonian rivers that shock you alive, to birds that fall from the sky with talons outstretched. The electric eel, death in the water. The Amazon River is muddy, quiet. Suddenly, your legs go numb. You collapse. The electric eel doesn't need to bite. It releases up to 600 volts, enough to stun a horse, enough to stop your heart. Fishermen have drowned simply because their muscles locked after a shock. Not eaten, not bitten, just paralyzed in water, never surfacing again. The eel doesn't chase, it doesn't roar. It simply waits in the dark and lets electricity do the killing. The cassowary, the living dinosaur. It looks like a bird, colorful, almost comical. But the cassowary, native to Australia, is considered the world's most dangerous bird. Standing up to 6 feet tall, it has dagger-like claws that can slice a human open with one kick. And here's the worst part. Cassowaries give no warning. A hiker turns, a tourist feeds it. Suddenly attack, one slash, and arteries are cut. This is the closest thing we have to a velociraptor still walking the earth. The blue-ringed octopus. Small, silent, fatal. It fits in the palm of your hand. Beautiful, glowing blue rings. But the blue-ringed octopus carries venom powerful enough to kill 26 humans in minutes. There's no pain at first, just numbness, then paralysis. Then your lungs stop working. And there's no antidote, no cure. The octopus doesn't chase divers. It doesn't fight. It hides under rocks. Touch it by accident. Tanned, your story ends. The pufferfish, dinner that kills. On a plate, it looks delicious. In Japan, it's called fugu, a delicacy, but inside is tetrodotoxin, a poison 1,200 times deadlier than cyanide. Chefs train for years to prepare it safely, but one slip of the knife, and the diner dies within hours. No warning, no second chance. A meal becomes a death sentence. African elephant, the unstoppable force. We think of elephants as gentle giants, but in Africa and India, elephants kill hundreds of people a year by trampling. When an elephant charges, you don't hear it. Their massive feet move in eerie silence, and by the time you realize it, it's too late. Weighing up to 6 tons, they crush cars, houses, even villages, anger them, and they strike like a storm, sudden, unstoppable final. Leopards, the phantom predator. Unlike lions, leopards don't roar to announce their presence. They stalk in silence. They attack at night. In India, some leopards have turned to hunting humans, dragging people from homes in seconds. One leopard in the early 1900s killed over 400 people. Locals called it the devil of India. No warning, just a shadow, then silence. The lesson of silent killers. So what do hippos, jellyfish, mosquitoes, stonefish, cassowaries, and leopards have in common? They kill without warning. No growl, no roar, no Hollywood drama. Just sudden, unstoppable violence, and maybe that's the real lesson. The monsters we fear the most are the ones we don't see coming. The ones that hide in plain sight. The ones that remind us that nature doesn't play ferret, doesn't give warnings, because in the wild, hesitation means death. And sometimes, the scariest thing isn't knowing you're about to die. It's not knowing at all.